Hello everybody, today I'm going to be creating a layout using the Cocoa Vanilla Studio More Than Words paper collection. I will have all of the supplies listed down below, as well as the store that I purchased the collection from, and I know that she will be getting more in stock soon, so be sure to either contact her or just I guess stalk her website because I know that it will go fast. This collection is really gorgeous. So I am going to start off by cutting down some of the 12 by 12 papers. I wanted to try to save as much as possible, and I will be adding the pattern papers to just a regular 12 by 12 white piece of cardstock. And then I am using some of the 6 by 6 papers to map my photo. This is just a white and gray wood grain paper. I thought it was perfect. And I love using black and white photos. I don't think I've really ever used a colored photo in my layouts before. I did cut down another little strip of the pattern papers. This is the florals and it's super gorgeous. It's just has like a little bit of watercolor effect to it. It's really gorgeous, and I felt it was just the perfect touch to just, I guess, kind of divide those two papers. Then next I'm going to take a wood veneer piece from Heidi Swapp, and it says beautiful, and I wanted it really white, so I'm going to be heat embossing it with some super fine white embossing powder. And if you are new to embossing, like heat embossing, then you need some VersaMark ink or embossing ink. It's really sticky so that the embossing powder can stick to it, and then you use a heat tool to melt the embossing powder. And that's what I did there. If you are new to my channel, I do a lot of mixed media projects. That's more of my style. So I knew I was going to add some sprays and inks, and I just didn't know exactly how much. So I wanted to protect the papers. So I'm adding some clear gesso, and you do this so that the inks and the sprays don't seep into the paper. And I was a little bit nervous to add the gesso to the paper because this is a new company to me, and I didn't know how the paper would react to the gesso, but it did really, really well. And I added quite a bit actually, and I did add some white gesso as well to kind of frame the photo and all of the embellishments that I was going to add. So now I'm going to take some adhesive tape, and this is from Prima Marketing, and I definitely wanted to use something really strong because I knew I was going to add some sprays, and it's a little bit warped from the gesso. So I wanted to use something that was going to help it help it stay flat. I'm going to try to line it up as best I can, and I actually surprised myself because it did turn out pretty straight this time. A lot of times it doesn't, and I just added it to the 12 by 12 white cardstock. And now I'm just taking a distress tool and distressing the edges, and I did that to the middle piece of pattern paper as well, just to give the layout a little bit more interest and texture. So I wanted some white embossed kind of script around the layout, and so I'm using this little clear stamp from Prima, and it's just a little script stamp, and I used some of the VersaMark ink and then the white embossing powder, and then you could see that I embossed it. And it's definitely not perfect because I am going to add more things to kind of bring it all together. It kind of looks a little scattered at the moment, but it will all come together in the end. I added some foam to the back of my picture, and it just gives it a little bit more dimension. When I first started the layout, I really wanted to try to keep it a little flatter so that I can add it to an actual scrapbook album, because over the years my style has evolved into these layouts that are so dimensional and so bulky they don't fit in an actual album, which is okay for me. I want to enjoy the process, and I don't want to feel like my creativity is like hindered by anything. So it doesn't really bother me that much, but I was really wanting to try. But again, I can't help but use Prima flowers on everything. They're just so gorgeous. So I will have all of the flowers listed down below. remember the names. I don't even think they give the names anymore. I think they're just numbers now. But I'm just going to add some flowers, and then I add some embroidery thread, or I'm sorry, upholstery thread, and some of the ephemera, butterflies, some stickers, different things like that, just to build up the layout. I love the butterflies in this collection. I think that's what sold me in the beginning. I know some people, when they saw my haul video, were like, this is very new to you, this paper collection and the company, but I think I just fell in love with the butterflies. All right, so I'm going to add some of the same things I did on the left side onto the right side, just so that I can have, you know, it's kind of even on both sides. And I needed some flowers on the sides of the photo so that it helped hold up that beautiful word. Although it's pretty sturdy on the picture itself, but I just wanted to make sure that it was on there really, really good. So I love these. They're like almost like paper mache flowers. They're really gorgeous, and I'm definitely gonna have to get more. And I do add this little doily, and I got these from papermart.com. I think they're called French doilies. I got them quite a long time ago. I want to say at least like 5 or 6 years ago. And I've gifted away a ton, and I still have a lot left. So if you love doilies, they are definitely a great deal, and they're really intricate and gorgeous. All right, so I knew that I wanted to kind of stretch my creativity and use the flare buttons. It's not something I typically would use. And I like to challenge myself from time to time, whether it's using new colors or a new technique or new products, especially when I don't have any like ideas or anything coming to my mind. And I try to stretch, you know, try to get out of my comfort zone, and it actually gives me more inspiration. I know it's kind of weird that I kind of inspire myself, but it definitely helps when I do something that is out of the normal, because sometimes you can get stuck in a rut because you're just doing the same things over and over and over, and you need something new to inspire you. All right, so I added some of the enamel hearts just around, and I did add some splatters with the Distress Spray stain in Picket Fence while I was rambling, and now I'm adding some Nuvo drops, and I was being brave and added them directly to the layout this time. So I just give you a little close-up look. That's going to complete this layout. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed working with this collection. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys do to inspire you when you're kind of in a creative rut. Here is a couple more videos you might enjoy. Give this video a thumbs up, share it on social media, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.